evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Elizabethtown Sports Park for today's 17th District softball action. Today's matchup has the 9-5 Central Hardin Bruins hosting the 1-8 John Hardin Bulldogs. This is a 17th District match for the Bruins. They are 3-0 in 17th District play, while the Bulldogs 0-1 to start the season. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. eTownApartments.com by Mark Harris Construction. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling. eTown Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Go down the starting lineups. First for the visitors on the scoreboard, the John Hardin Bulldogs. Samara Neal will play in center field and lead off. She's followed by the catcher, Haley Wiley. Hitting third is Addie Ennis. Hitting fourth will be Jasmine Caswell. Hitting fifth, Patricia Gregory. A.J. Johnston will hit sixth. Sarah Siekman will hit seventh. Virginia Gregory hits eighth. And cleaning up or lining out the Bulldog offense will be Lillian Wiley, the pitcher today. Defensively for Central Hardin, going around the outfield. In left field, it'll be Morgan Griffith. Center field, Lindley Britton. In right field, it will be Addison Carter. Around the infield, Jenna Smith's at third. Shortstop, Allie Link. Allison Gent will play second. First base is Alana Jones. In the battery today for the Bruins, Avery Strader behind the dish. Emma Watkins in the circle. Our first bat of the day, Samara Neal for the Bulldogs. It's a cold day here. As yesterday, it was in the 70s. Cold front came through. This game will start with an air temperature of 45 degrees. And the officials are checking on the field conditions. I think they were, I'm not sure if the base length. They're checking to make sure that the distance from home plate to first and to third is correct. For both these teams, they'll be back in action on Saturday. The Central Hardin Bruins will be right back here at E-Town Sports Park as they will host Madisonville North Hopkins, while next ball game for the Bulldogs will take place on April 10th, and they will face 17th District foe Elizabethtown Panthers. So everything's where it's supposed to be. And so Samara Neal steps to the plate for the Bulldogs. That one catches the corner. 0-1 the count. Smith cheating, and now Neal going to switch sides to the right side. I'm going to say Jenna Smith was cheating in from third. Now she'll go back. She's a few steps in front. Jones cheats in from first. That one that's outside. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. This will be hit out towards Gent. Subit quickly over to Jones for the first out. And so with 1 out, we'll come to the catcher, Haley Wiley, hitting for the Bulldogs. Attempts at that one. That'll be a strike. 0-1 the count. For Watkins on the year, this will be her 11th game pitch, 6th start of the year. She's 3-3 on the season with a save, 33 strikeouts to just 12 walks. That one outside. That'll even the count at 1-1. She's thrown 39 innings on the year. This one right back to Watkins. And then 2 up, 2 down. And that'll bring us to the second baseman for the Bulldogs, Addie Ennis. As I can look around, I believe that Ennis is the only player today going sleeveless. It's a slow roller back to Watkins and over to Jones, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Bulldogs. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, eTownApartments.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTown Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always check out our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV, subscribe to our channel, and get all your local community sports and events. The lineup today for the Bruins, leading off will be Lindley Britton. She's followed by Allie Link. Alyssa Gent will hit third, hitting cleanup, the catcher Avery Strader. Addison Carter will hit fifth. She's followed by Jenna Smith. Claire Taylor, the designated player, will hit seventh. First baseman Alana Jones hits eighth. And rounding out the Bruin lineup, Morgan Griffith will hit ninth. Defensively for the Bulldogs in the outfield, Sarah Siekman plays left field. Samara Neal in center and A.J. Johnston in right field. Around the infield, Patricia Gregory is at third, Jasmine Caswell at shortstop, Addie Ennis at second, and Addison Cheney at first. The battery today for the Bulldogs, Haley Wiley behind the dish and Lillian Wiley in the circle. For the Bruins, not only do they play on Saturday against Madisonville North Hudson, they will be in Pigeon Forge next week, as it is spring break here in Hardin County. We will not have any games covered next week. When we come back, we'll have just a few more weeks, and then it'll be time for the district tournament. We will have all of the district tournament for both softball and baseball. So coming to the plate for the Bruins, it'll be Lindley Britton. Britton comes into the game with a 405 record on the year. The game we had last week against North Hardin, was able to slap the ball and get on base pretty quickly. She runs at that one, it goes wide. 1-0 now the count. That one high, 2-0 now to Britton. It's going to be hit out towards left field. Siekman coming in. That's going to fall in front. Britton rounds first, slides into second safely. Start off with a double. That's going to bring up the shortstop, Allie Link. Link on the season hitting .343. She has 10 RBIs. That one high, 1-0. That one high and outside. Britton on her secondary lead was about halfway to third. She'll retreat back. 2-0 now the count. That one fouled off. Link will come back. Count now 2-1. Count goes to 3-1. That's high. 5-pitch walk issued to Link, and so it'll be runners at first and second, no outs here in the bottom of the first inning. That'll bring up the second baseman, Alyssa Gent. Britton going on the pitch. She slides in safely at third. Another stolen base. That's her 11th on the year. And following behind her, Link will head over to second. So now 2 runners in scoring position. Jen at a .405 clip this season. Changeup in there for a strike. That'll even the count at a ball and a strike. And outside, 2-1 now the count. That one hit her on the shoulder, so she'll trot down. So with no outs, the bases will be loaded, and then brings us up Avery Strader, the catcher for the Bruins, hitting .472 on the year. She has 3 home runs on the season, leads the team with 17 RBIs as well. And for Lillian Wiley, there is nowhere to put her. This one ripped down the line, that'll hook foul. 0-1 the count. Wiley gonna have to try that one off. That one high. That evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. That one will travel on. 2-1 now the count to Strader. That'll go high, 3-1. And the temperature at game time, 45 degrees, slight wind chill, down to about 42. Very different from the games we had on Tuesday night. That one's high, and that's an RBI for Strader, as Britton will come in and score the first run of the day. Link moves to third, Gent to second. We're gonna have a courtesy runner. Peyton Campbell will now be the runner for Strader. And courtesy runners are given to the pitchers and catchers. She used to speed up the game. And Addison Carter, the right fielder, now to the plate. Carter hitting .348 on the year. Has 8 hits on the season. Half of those have gone for doubles. Umpire making sure he's got all the players where they're supposed to be. That one outside, 1-0. It's going to be hit high in the air towards center. Neal calls for it. Oh, they run into each other. Ball is dropped. 1 run is in. And that is as far as everybody's going to go. I have a trainer on the way out there. So Neal was coming in from center field. Caswell going out from the shortstop spot. We are going to take a quick break while they deal with this. We'll be right back. You're watching HCEC-TV, 17th District Softball. Welcome back to the Elizabethtown Sports Park. And a short break there. Jasmine Caswell and Samara Neal ran into each other on a pop fly from Addison Carter. Carol was down just a little while, is now back up, playing shortstop. One run did score on that as Allie Link came in. Alyssa Jenner will be at third, Peyton Campbell out at second, Addison Carter at first. That brings Jenna Smith, the third baseman, to the plate. First pitch low, 1-0 the count. That one low as well, 2-0 now the count. I can tell you, I'm sitting here wearing gloves and my fingertips are still very cold. I can't imagine holding the ball today. That one's going to hit towards center field. Neal coming in. Actually, that's going to fall in. No one getting to it. Everybody will advance one base. And Campbell will score as well.
Hey, good call, Liz.
After a gent. So the score now 4-0. Smith, since no one touched it, will get the RBI single there on the air. Carter will end up at third, Smith at second.
Go 2-8, come on 2-8.
Our score now 4-0. That'll bring up the designated player, Claire Taylor, now to the plate. Taylor hitting .314 on the year, that one high. She has 13 RBIs on the season. This one hit down the first base line, goes foul. Everybody will come back and reset. Count now 1-2. No outs here in the first inning. This may hit to center field. Neal calling for this one. Makes the catch. Tagging up is Carter. And so it'll be a sacrifice fly for Taylor. Staying at second was Smith. So with one out, runner at second. It's going to bring us to Alana Jones. She swings at the first pitch hit out to the outfield, off the glove of the left fielder. And Smith will score. Moving up on the throw, Jones will end up at third base. So an E7. And now the ninth batter of the inning comes to the plate. Left fielder Morgan Griffith. That's a ball, 1-0 the count. That one hit Griffith, so she'll trot down to first. There'll be corners or runners at the corner as we head to the top. To the top of the lineup. Lindley Britton back to the plate. Britton led off with a double, has a stolen base, and scored a run. That goes high. Griffith, it's a stolen base to second. Once this one, it's going to land in fair territory. Gregory just will hold it. So no runners advance. Britton will get credit for the single. So the bases are loaded now. Alana Jones at third, Morgan Griffith at second, and Lindley Britton at first. That'll bring up Allie Link. Link reached on a walk at a stolen base and a run scored. Swings at the first pitch, fouls that one back. 0-1 the count. Swing out towards right center field. Neal coming over. She'll make the catch. It will be a sacrifice fly as Jones will score. So now with 2 outs, that'll bring us to Alyssa Gent. Gent was hit by a pitch in her only at bat. She did score the 3rd run of the game. She squares around to bunt, pulls it back. Britton will cruise down to second base. Griffith at third. She got hit back-to-back times today. The base is now loaded, 2 outs. That's going to bring us to the catcher, Avery Strader. Strader walked with the bases loaded, her only at bat. Gets the RBI for that. And her courtesy runner came around to score. Swings at the first pitch, that's fouled out of play. So everybody back. 0-1 the count. That one high. Evens it up, add a ball and a strike. Wiley only given up 3 hits in this inning so far, but has several walks and a couple of hit batters. That one goes high. 2-1 now the count. She also hasn't been bailed out by her defense with 3 errors here in this opening inning. This one hit towards third. Gregory gets it. She'll step on third for the put out. So that will bring the bottom of the first to a close. There were 7 runs on 3 hits, 2 runners left on base, and 3 John Hardin errors as we head to the top of the second inning. Central Hardin on top, 7-0 over John Hardin. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. E-Town Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Take a virtual tour today at etownapartments.com. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company that's been serving the surrounding area since 1976. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugglebug.com. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. In the top of the second, order coming to the plate for the Bulldogs. It'll be Jasmine Caswell, Patricia Gregory, and A.J. Johnston. Emma Watkins remains in the circle for the Bruins. And outside, 1-0. one goes high. 2-0 now the count. That one low and the real 3-0. That one low. Caswell hit the first with no outs. That's going to bring up the third baseman, Patricia Gregory, for the Bulldogs. That one low. 1-0 the count. 5 consecutive balls from Watkins. After going 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first inning, she had a long time to sit as the Bruins scored 7 runs in the bottom. This one will be hit out down the right field line, coming in, and the catch made by Addison Carter, and they double up. Caswell is a diving catch from Addison Carter, and then gets up and throws it to Jones at first. So with 2 outs, we'll come to the right fielder, A.J. Johnston now up to the plate for the Bulldogs. Hello, 1-0. Out and outside, 2-0 now the count. That one in there for a strike, 2-1. That one goes outside, 3-1 now the count. That one in there for a strike. Count goes full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. There's strike 3. So there were no runs on no hits, no runners left on base. So after 1.5 innings, our score, Central Hardin up 7-0 over John Hardin. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production, a division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTownApartments.com, West Point Bank, and eTown Exterminating. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always check out our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV, subscribe to our channel, and get all your local community sports and events. We'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. Due up for the Bruins in the bottom of the second inning. It's going to be 5, 6, 7 in the lineup. Addison Carter, Jenna Smith, and Claire Taylor. Lillian Wiley will remain in the circle for the Bulldogs. Carter reached on an error, came around to score, pops this one up on the infield. Caswell calls for it, makes the catch. So with one out, we'll come to Jenna Smith. Smith playing third today for the Bruins. Outside, 1-0 the count. That one ripped into left field for a single. Her second single of the day. That'll bring us to the designated player, Claire Taylor. She's 0 for 0 on the day. She had a sacrifice fly with an RBI.
Stay square.
And her only at bat. That one high. 1-0 the count. Change up just outside. 3-0 now, the count to Taylor. Out towards center field. Neal coming in on it. She'll make the catch for the second out. So with 2 outs and a runner at first, it'll bring up the first baseman, Alana Jones. Jones reached on an error in the first and came around to score. That's high and outside, 1-0. So down the third baseline, that's foul. I'll take the count to 1-1. Smith will trot back to first. Yeah, we had a lot of rain last night. Field conditions at Central just not playable. Fouled off. That one almost got Coach Goodman in the third base box. 0-2 the count. Fortunate here in our area we can have games at the sports park. So 1-2 now the count to Jones. That one fouled off. That one's going to get onto another field. Count will remain 1-2. Smith again retreats back to first base. Down the third base line, Patricia Gregory with it. Across to Addison Cheney for the third out. There were no runs on one hit, one runner left on base, and no John Hardin errors. Through 2 complete, our score, Central Hardin 7, John Hardin 0. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates. More personal attention for more effective results online at physicaltherapyky.com. E-Town Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. For those who are serving our country in the military, a discount is available. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, located at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating, serving the surrounding areas since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at muggabug.com. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Due up in the top of the 3rd inning for the Bulldogs. 7, 8, 9 in the lineup. Sarah Siegman, Virginia Gregory, and Lillian Wiley. Emma Watkins remains in the circle for the Bruins. Allen Lowe 1-0 now the count. Tipped into the glove, evens it up, and a ball on the strike. One goes high. Good catch by Strader. 2-1 now the count. That's low. 3-1 now the count. To start the 2nd inning, Watkins threw 5 straight pitches before she got a fly ball out. A diving catch by Addison Carter. Doubled up the runner she had walked. That one fouled off. That'll run the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And after that fly ball double play, she was able to get Johnston looking for the 3rd strike in that inning. 3-2 now the count to Siegman. That was looking low, but umpire says strike 3. So with 1 out, we'll get to Virginia Gregory, the designated player for the Bulldogs. That's the 2nd strikeout of the day for Watkins. That one fouled off. 0-1 the count. It's in there for a strike. 0-2 now the count to Gregory. That's outside. 1-2. There's strike 3. 3 consecutive strikeouts now for Watkins. That's going to bring us to the pitcher, Lillian Wiley, to the plate. One the count. Swing and a miss there. 0-2 now the count. Swing and a miss. She strikes out the side. 4th strikeout of the day. So there were no runs on no hits, no runners left on base, and no Central Hardin errors. So we head to the bottom of the 3rd. The Bruins on top, 7-0 over the Bulldogs. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, eTownApartments.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always check out our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV, subscribe to our channel, get all your local community sports and events. We'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. I'd like to thank Mr. John White, our videographer, graphics, sound, doing it all tonight, as we had to move from Central Hardin out here to the sports park. Not able to go live from here, so we had to get down to a 1-camera shot. Due up here in the bottom of the 3rd inning for the Bruins, it'll be 9-1-2, Morgan Griffith, Lindley Britton, and Allie Link. Griffith was hit by a pitch and early on at bat. Pops this one up on the infield. Cheney there makes the catch for the 1st out. That'll send us to the top of the order. Lindley Britton now to the plate for the Bruins. That one high, 1-0 the count. Britton 2 for 2 in the ball game as a single and a double, a stolen base, and a run scored. This one be hit hard out to left center field, going back on it. It's going to land almost to the fence. She's at second with a stand-up double. Three for 3 on the day is Lindley Britton. That's going to bring up Allie Link, the shortstop for the Bruins. She's 0 for 0 on the day as she's reached on a walk and had a sacrifice fly. She's got an RBI, a stolen base, and a run scored. Now with an opportunity. Ooh. She was hitting her right heel. So she will reach. So on my scores card, there's 3 ways you can reach without it being a base hit, a walk, a hit by pitch, and a sacrifice. Allie Link with all 3 of those in her first 3 at-bats. So runners at first and second, 1 out. That's going to bring up Alyssa Gent. Gent 0 for 0. She's been hitting both of her plate appearances. Doesn't have 1 run score. She's hit for the 3rd consecutive time.
3 times?
So now we'll have bases loaded. Britton at 3rd, Link at 2nd, Jen at 1st. And that'll bring up the catcher, Avery Strader. Strader 0 for 1 on the day. Just have a run scored and an RBI. That's high, 1-0. That one high as well. Good job by Haley Wiley behind the plate. 2-0 now the count. That one high, 3-0. That's high. It'll be a 4-pitch walk to Strader. She'll get another RBI. I mean, walked once before with the bases loaded. Britton comes in for her second run of the day, 8th run for the Bruins. Lynx heads to third. Gent to second. And Peyton Campbell again to run for Strader. We're going to have a pinch hitter for the Bruins. Number 15, Sophia Tonetti, now into the lineup. She'll be hitting for Carter. Tonetti, having played in about half of the games this year, hitting .353. Official making sure that everybody's in the book and that the visiting scorebook knows what the change was. So it'll be bases loaded, 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Score now 8-0. Again, we are off next week here at HCEC-TV as it's spring break for Hardin County Schools. For Central Hardin, they will play on Saturday right back here at the sports park, and they will host Madisonville, North Hopkins. Then next week they will be in Pigeon Forge playing in several different games. Next on the docket for the Bulldogs, they will play on April the 10th, and they will play against the Elizabethtown Panthers, another 17th district rival. So, got everybody official in the book. Tonetti steps in. Wiley in the circle. That one high, 1-0. This one popped up on the infield. Should be infield fly. It is. And that's going to bring us to Jenna Smith, the 3rd baseman. She's 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. It's 2 RBIs and a run scored. That one hit, fouled out of play. 0-1 the count.
Stay on top of it.
That one in the dirt. Wiley stops it. Again, so Allie Link is at 3rd, Alyssa Gent at 2nd, and Peyton Campbell at 1st.
Stay in your back leg, rotate.
That one goes high. Two and one now, the count. This will be ripped out to left center field. 1 run is in, 2 runs are in, and it's going to be a 3 RBI double for Jenna Smith. And the score now will be 11-0. So 5 RBIs on the day for Jenna Smith. That's going to bring up Claire Taylor, the DP for the Bruins. 0 for 1 on the day. She does have a sacrifice fly and RBI. Swinging and fouls that one back. Ooh. Two and one now, the count to Taylor. That one's going to be hit hard onto right field. That'll score Smith from second. Taylor rounds first and will end up at second. An RBI double. And the score now 12-0 Central Hardin. That's going to bring us to the ninth batter of the inning. Reese Nickel now to hit. Hitting in place of Alana Jones. That one in there for a strike. As we head out towards center field, Neal takes a couple of steps in, camps under it, and that will do it. But on the inning, there were 5 runs on 3 hits. No John Hardin errors and 1 runner left on base. Through 3 complete, our score 12-0 with Central Hardin on top as we head to the top of the 4th inning. Bulldogs will send 1, 2, 3 in the lineup. Samara Neal, Haley Wiley, and Addie Ennis. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. E-Town Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Take a virtual tour today at etownapartments.com. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company. It's been serving the surrounding areas since 1976. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank. Let us make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Reese Nickel will stay in the lineup. She will be at first base, and Sophia Tonetti will stay in the lineup as well. She'll be in right field. Samara Neal now to the plate. She's 0 for 1 with a ground out in her only at bat. Emma Watkins will remain in the circle for the Bruins. Swings at that one. 0-1 the count. Jenna Smith cheating in from third. And Neal going to go back to hitting right-handed, and the defense kind of retreats for the Bruins. Swing and a miss there. 0-2 now the count. Strike 3. That's 5 consecutive strikeouts now by Watkins. She got the strikeout in the last out of the second inning, struck out the side in the third, and now Neal here to start off the fourth. That's going to bring us to Haley Wiley, just 0 for 1 with the ground out. She squares around to bunt. Jenna Smith was just about to her when the ball crossed the plate. Catches the outside corner. 0-2 now the count. That goes high. 1-2 now the count. Swing and a miss. Strike out number 2. And that'll bring us to Addie Ennis. Ennis 0 for 1 on the day with the ground out. That one fouled off over the first base dugout. That'll be hit towards center field, going back. Gent calls everyone off, and she'll get it. So the F4 will end it. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base. As we head to the bottom of the 4th inning, Central Hardin on top. 12-0 over John Hardin. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always check out our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV, subscribe to our channel, and get all your local community sports and events. We'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. Reminder, Central Hardin will be right back here on Saturday, as they will host Madisonville North Hopkins, their first game of spring break. And then they will be heading to Pigeon Forge to play several games down there over spring break. For John Hardin, their next ball game will be the 10th of April. So they will be playing the Elizabethtown Panthers. Due up here in the bottom of the 4th, we're going to have some substitutions coming in.
Guaranteed. I appreciate it. No problem at all. Good luck.
Lillian Wiley will remain in the circle for the Bulldogs. Kayla Hardesty now hitting. That one low, runs it to 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now the count. And that'll be ball 4 as Hardesty will walk. And that'll bring us back to the top of the order. Lindley Britton now to the plate. Britton 3 for 3 on the day. She has 2 doubles, a single, a stolen base, and 2 runs scored. That one high. Hardesty running on the pitch, gets the stolen base. Britton steps back in. Two and 0 now the count. That one popped up in foul territory. Patricia Gregory over, has room, makes the catch. For the first out, Hardesty stays at second. That's how I'm going to take us to Allie Link. Link has walked, been hit by a pitch, had a sacrifice fly. She's got a stolen base, 2 runs scored, and an RBI. This will be short center field. Neal coming in, not going to be able to get to it. It'll be a single. Hardesty runs. She'll get to third. And on the throw, Link will get to second. And that will bring us to Alyssa Gent, the second baseman. Gent 0 for 0 on the day. She has been hit by a pitch in all 3 of her at-bats. And she has scored twice. That one high, 1-0. That one outside. 2-0 now the count to Gent as she steps back in. That one hit foul. Close to the other field. 2-1 now the count. That was going to be hit high in the air on the infield. Caswell calls for it, and it pops out. So the bases will be loaded. It's hard to see at third, Link at second, and now Gent at first. That's going to bring us to the catcher, Avery Strader. Strader 0 for 1 on the day. She has walked twice. 2 RBIs. Our courtesy runner has scored twice. Swings that first pitch, pops it up on the infield. Patricia Gregory calls. And the infield fly rule in effect for out number 2. And so that will bring us to Sophia Tanetti. Tanetti in her lone at bat popped out on the infield. Now 2 outs, bases loaded. Swings at that one, hit towards third. Patricia Gregory gets it and not able to get the out, the force out at third. Running on the pitch was Link. So Hardesty scores. Bases will remain loaded. Jen at second, and now Tanetti at first. And that's going to bring up Jenna Smith. Smith 3 for 3 on the day. Has a double, 2 singles, 5 RBIs, and 2 runs scored.
You're still early.
That one goes high. 1-0. That one high. 2-0 now the count. That'll go high, make it 3-0. That's in there for a strike at the knees. Three and 1 as she steps back in. Oh, pop foul, and that's going to run the count full. Runners will be off on the pitch. And that will hit her. So she will reach again and gets another RBI. She heads to first. So Allie Link will cross home plate for the 14th run. Alyssa Gent will now be at third. Tanetti at second. And that's going to bring us to Claire Taylor. Taylor 1 for 2 on the day as 2 RBIs, a double, and a sacrifice fly. Swings at the first pitch. This one popped up on the infield. Gregory calls for it, makes the catch for the third out. For Central Hardin, they were able to put 2 more across the board. On 1 hit, there were 2 John Hardin errors and 3 runners left on base. As we head to the top of the 5th inning, Central Hardin on top, 14-0 over John Hardin. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, AtownApartments.com, Bluegrass Cellular, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. This is our last game until the 18th of April. It'll be a Tuesday night as it'll be E-Town and Central Hardin squaring off in baseball action. Later that week on the 20th, Thursday, it'll be another baseball match as North Hardin travels to take on Central Hardin. Both of those games with a 5:30 start time. And May 14, 15, and 17th will be the district tournaments. Baseball this year will be held at North Hardin High School, while the softball 17th district tournament will be held at Central Hardin. Due up in this top of the 5th inning for John Hardin, it'll be 4, 5, 6. Jasmine Caswell, Patricia Gregory, and A.J. Johnston. Emma Watkins remains in the circle for the Bruins. Caswell, 0 for 0 in the day as she reached on a walk. Then on a diving catch in the outfield by Addison Carter, she was doubled up at first. She had left the base and wasn't able to get back before the ball beat her. Bunt toward third. Smith up with it. Quickly down the line. Covering was Gent. And the 5-4 putout is the first out of the inning. So with 1 out, that'll bring us to Patricia Gregory. Gregory flew out to right field in her only at-bat. That one low. 1-0 the count. Swing and miss there, evens it out. 1 ball and 1 strike. That one low, runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Chases after that one. 2-2 now this count. There's strike number 3 and it's second out here in the 5th inning. 7th strikeout on the day for Watkins. And that will bring us to A.J. Johnston, the right fielder. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Johnston squares to bunt, bunts it back. Oh, and knocked down by Smith. Reese Nickel picks it up and makes the play. The 3-4 put out for the third out. There were no runs on no hits, no runners left on first, or left on base. That should be the ball game, and it is. As Central Hardin wins 14-0. For Emma Watkins, it is a no-hitter, as she allowed just one base runner on a walk and then doubled that out as she faced only the minimum. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. E-Town Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company that's been serving the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. For Central Hardin, they improved to 10-5 on the season, 4-0 in 17th District play, while the Bulldogs dropped to 1-9 on the year, 0-2 in 17th District play. Again, this will be our last game before spring break. We do wish everybody safe travels and a safe spring break. For Mr. John White, I am Bobby Thompson saying so long and good night.